welcome to the Crafty Witch UK. My name is Arietta, and this evening I am going to be starting my next MosaiCraft journey, working on a 2 base plate kit, which will turn eventually into this beautiful unicorn, which was designed by a little something more. So, first things first, let's see who's with me in chat. I know we've got the lovely Muttnuts. She is ever the early bird and was here first. We've got the lovely Amy. Welcome in. We've got Sharon. So, if you are new and you would like to, feel free to come along, join in the chat, pop a little hey in there so that we can welcome you. But of course, if you are working and lurking, that is always completely fine. And if you are not able to join us live and you're watching this on a replay, do let me know down in the comments. Maybe drop me a little hashtag replay so that I know that you watched me on replay. Of course, all those thumbs up, always super, super helpful. Tells the algorithm gods that my videos might be worth a little look. So, with all that being said, I guess the only other thing I should do is draw your attention to the banner along the bottom here, which is the discount code for MosaiCraft, which is the company that this kit comes from. They have kindly given me a 10% discount code. However, you can't enter the discount code into their website. It doesn't allow that. So what they've said to do is to just email them directly, email address down below, using that code, and then they will process your order with that discount. They have been super helpful and supportive of the people that have done it so far, and so I hope that you will give this a try. Now, if MosaiCraft is something completely new to you, I do have other videos on it, but this is my first finished MosaiCraft piece. It's a lovely tiger. So this is a single base plate, and so the unicorn picture will be twice the size. So I am really pleased with this. As you can see, it's made up of little tiny pixel squares, much the same way as you might see with a diamond painting. The main difference is that these are not not faceted, sorry. Not faceted. So there's no sort of sparkle to these. They are smooth and flat, and you can see it's affixed to this plastic base plate, and it stays on there, much like you may see with something like hammer beads or perler beads. Hey Roxy, welcome in. Yeah, much like hammer beads or perler beads, but with this there's no need to iron to fix it. It just stays on the board, and I can vouch for that because as some of you will already know, this one fell off my shelf. And literally 3 pixels popped off the very, very corner where it hit the ground, and I was just able to pick them up off the floor and put them back on, and they were fine. And to be honest, even if I hadn't found them on the floor, you get so many leftovers from your kit that it's never a worry that you are going to not have any spares should you need them. So enough about this last one. We've got Sarah Rose. Hello, hello, welcome. Yeah, enough about the old finished one. Let's start a new project. So I have done an unboxing video for this, which I should have linked below and I haven't, but I will add it after the fact, where you can see me open all of this and have a look, but you're going to get to see it anyway. So yeah, this is what it's going to look like when it's finished. It's very pretty. I like it a lot. These are your instructions. This is the list of colours. So, you know, much like with your diamond painting, you get your colour numbers and it tells me how many squares of the colours I'm going to have. And this shows me how I'm going to lay out my 2 frames. So, let's have a look. So these are my frames. You can just about see, if I get it at a certain angle, there is an arrow symbol embossed on here. It doesn't matter if that arrow is going, in my case, because I'm going to be going, yeah, it doesn't matter if your arrows are going left or right, as long as they are both doing the same thing and always doing the same thing. So I am going to make a little mark straight away. Grab a pen. I'm going to mark on here that my arrows are both going that way. And then I will know. Because otherwise, as you build the picture up, you'll be putting things in the wrong place. Yeah, there's quite a lot of colours on this one, yeah. But I think a lot of similar colours, which is why it maybe looked like there wasn't as many colours. When we work on this, we're going to work on one plate at a time, and I'm going to start with base plate 1. So again, it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to put one away and not worry about it, and we're going to call this base plate 1. I can put everything else to the side, just pick up the first one of these. So I have got this is their metal board that you can purchase to go with your kit. But as has been shown, you can get away with using, if you've got some straight edge magnets and a baking tray or a biscuit tin lid, any options like that will help you if you don't want to purchase this setup, but I will show you how this works. So just move the tiger out of the way. There we go. So this is base plate 1, page 1. This is what we're going to be working on. So I put my base plate with my arrow pointing the right direction, and with its little, this has got little nodules on it, so that's going to go there. And then I'm going to use my magnets to build it a little frame just to hold it in place. And this takes a little bit of finagling, but once it's on there, it's on there. Not if you put the magnets upside down, it's not. So there we go. So now I can pick this up and I can move it around, and it's pretty secure in there. And you can see that the pattern underneath lines up with our little nodules, and then we know where to place our pixels. So you work on 4 colours at a time. These are all my colours. So our first colours we're going to be using is 100, 106, 111 and 120. Right. So they've got the number in the middle. So we've got 100. How easy are these going to be to find? I should have taken them out and put them in order, really, but I didn't. Let's grab these out. No. 173. No. It's going to be the last ones that I pick up. It's bound to be. 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. We've got some lovely dark blues there. 3, 3, 3, 3. These are all the 300s. Are we down into lower numbers now? 400s, 400s. I'm confused. What have I done with it? Right, 5, 4, 4. They must have been in that first pile that I picked up. That's ridiculous. Okay, bear with me a second while I tidy this up. Oh yeah, there's one. 106. So I've got 100, 106. Yeah, it was in that first lot I picked up. 120, 111. There we go. I didn't actually need to make this big mess. I just popped these all back into their little Ziploc bag while I was working on the last kit. because as I say, you only need 4 colours at a time. So it's nice and easy. There's no sort of kitting up required in the same way that you do with a diamond painting. And how we can get started. So I'll pick this up so you can see. You can see here each colour has been assigned a symbol. So we've got square, circle, X, triangle. That pleases the gamer in me. So 100 is going to be the square. So we're going to have a lot of white in this one. We've got 106 is the circle. 111 is the X. And 120 is the triangle. So we just get going. Oh, B&M have great little, great little tubs for organising them. Oh, I should have to have a look. Thank you. The tweezers that they sell are round nose tweezers. They don't recommend using sharp tweezers because you can scratch the top of the pixels, and the problem then is that it leaves little marks on there, which is not so good. Right, I'm just gonna pop this up at a bit of an angle so that you can see what I'm doing. So let's start with the circles, I think. Should we start with those? 106. Let's do the circles because they should show up nice and easy because they are this lovely, deep, like aubergine colour. So yeah, each little pixel, I just pull it off. I find that quite satisfying. I said in my unboxing video that I think if anyone's got sort of if you've struggled with picking, or you just sort of enjoy that kind of, if you're a person that enjoys peeling glue off your hands, I think this is the kind of activity that will definitely appeal. So the first few I find are always the hardest. And then I got into a bit of a rhythm last time and it was easy peasy. So first 2 done, just going to carry on from there now. Oh, Roxy says she separated her colours into hundreds using card separators. Again, wonderful tip. Thank you, honey. Yeah, if you want to go see another unboxing, then Roxy has one on her channel as well. But yeah, I would highly recommend popping on over to their website and having a look at what they've got available, because there's so much choice, and they also do customs. I have seen people do photo customs that are absolutely huge and made up of sort of 24 base plates and then some. They will work with you to get that made up for you, and I think it's quite a chill little craft. It's one that I found very portable, where again, I know I compare everything to diamond painting, but I think when it comes to pixel type crafts, I'm always looking for something that gives me the same buzz that I get from diamond painting, but without some of the hassles of diamond painting, such as diamond painting's not massively portable. The minis are not so much. Those are okay, but oh yeah, Sharon, they start at the single base plate and then they go up and up in size. When I first spoke to them, they recommended that I start with a single one just to get the feel of it. I think that was a good idea. Roxy jumped straight in with a 2 base plate one. So yeah, and I think I've chosen a relatively simple design, but they've got some like super kind of pixel art ones on there, that really do read sort of like pixel art. And then also they've got some photorealism ones, so there's lots to choose from. And as Roxy just said, you can sort the website by how many base plates it is, and they do frames as well. I have got somewhere here. Yeah, so this is the frame that I've got ready for this one to go into when it's finished. So it's just essentially an empty frame, so there's no glass in the front, but it is designed to be the right size for these to go into. What else do you need to know? Yeah, so they do customs. Got lots of different sizes. Yes, definitely go and have a look. Yeah, and just if you are looking, make sure that you make use of the discount code. It's not. I don't make anything off it, but obviously it's good for them to see that people have seen my videos and then decided to go check them out. So feel free to name drop. They may well. I did send them a link to the live, so they may well pop in or watch it on replay. So hopefully. Yeah, also they have a YouTube channel. It's fairly new, but there is like a demonstration on there of how to do this. So I did watch their video before having a go myself. So yeah, I am loving this colour. It is very nice indeed. Yeah, I found the ones on the edge are the hardest to put on. But once you start filling in the gaps, it's very satisfying. So I'm hoping that I might get through all of this particular page of instructions. I don't really know what to call. I know in the cross stitch community these would be pages, I suppose. So I'm going to call it pages. Patterns. So the first pattern, I suppose. First 4 colours. Anyway, yeah, hopefully I'll get onto the second one within this live, and then I can show you how you go about going on to a new page. What have I missed? Oh, it would be cool if they were here. Yes, it would be lovely. But yeah, have found working at a slight angle is easier, so that you can see exactly how the pattern lines up with the little prongs on the board. Let me just straighten that one. It's gone down a little bit crooked. There we go. But yeah, so now that I'm into a bit of a rhythm of doing my thing, how is everybody else doing? What are we all working on? I have been busy working on my Mandy Manzano diamond painting of Poison Ivy, which I'm very much enjoying. She has got so many ABs in her hair. It's gorgeous. Yeah, really enjoying it. Lovely to work on a round canvas after having done a series of squares. It's just change is as good as the rest and all that. So that's been really nice. Oh, Mutnuts is redoing her logbook. Excellent. I've just with the rearranging of my craft room, I went through and I took photos of all my diamond paintings, so that I don't forget what I've got, because that's the trouble. They get put away to be done at a future date, and then I forget about them, and then I'm just always thinking about like the latest new thing. Sarah's currently multitasking, trying to shade in her Mad Hatter picture and make it look like an etching. I love that picture that you showed us yesterday. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Martinut's working on Dragon Love, has 3 sections left. Roxy's trying to decide whether or not to do a section on Bella Art or to join me with MosaiCraft. Oh, come do some MosaiCraft. Yay. Although you worked on that yesterday, so you might want to do something else tonight. Who am I to tell you what to do? Am I the craft police? No, I'm not. Oh. Oh, come on, turn up the right way. Oh, every now and then my fingers fail me. I have to say, these are their tweezers that they sell, and they're actually really comfortable to use. I'm having a struggle with this one. Come here. Right. Go in your hole. Oh. Yeah, so yeah, just looking at this and what we're doing here, I believe that this is going to be the top half. I think that's what we're doing. Hi, Kay. Welcome in. Oh, do not apologise. Oh, no. Take a minute, grab a cuppa. We'll still be here. The only thing, I guess, that some people might miss is you can't multi-place with this. But I love multi-placing on a diamond painting. But this scratches a slightly different itch. So I don't miss the multi-placing at all. So we've done nearly half a sheet of these. So yeah, so I just grab and pull, and you get a little satisfying little sort of click.
What happened there?
Sharon says, had a good day, breakfast in bed. Lovely parcel from me, thank you. Working on clearing a backlog of 30 to 40, 30 by 40s. Like 30 to 40 other projects. No, 30 by 40 other projects. I think I missed Amy's. Amy's on the last row of her oldest whip. Started it in May 2023, finished 17 other kits, but I'm determined to get this one finished finally. I think that's how I'm going to feel about my my watching you canvas from Pam, is that's going to be one that I'm going to have to be really dedicated to, you know, doing it a little section at a time, and little and often, and then eventually it'll be finished. Rather than previously where I was doing it for an event and fretting about getting it done. And I want to enjoy working on it, because I feel like I've given it a rough old ride, that canvas, because it's just so different from anything I've worked on before in terms of the amount of confetti. But I am enjoying it. It's a different sort of, it's a different beast again. So yeah, I think it confetti canvases. I know people that have done the J-wall canvases with 140 colours or whatever. That's not the same as just popping on a 30 by 40 with 20 colours. So yeah, I feel like those are two separate things. Right, is that all the circles? I think it is. Right, so that is 106 done. I'll just pop it to the side for now. Now, next shape. Let's do the squares, which are 100. So number 100, which is the white. Yeah, so there's obviously I've not looked it up, but there's obviously some sort of colour guide for these numbers, but it's not the same as DMC colours. Oops. Yeah. Kay says, been trying to get the last 5 sections of Rainbow Reapers done for 3 days. Not got one done. Slightly manic here. It happens like that sometimes. Yeah, I had a real slow start when it comes to crafting for this month. I was still in a bit of a mess, and then I got bad news and was just not feeling it, and so it's taken me a while. But I've got 2/3 of the bottom row of my canvas done now, and that makes me happy. Roxy says, I hear you with confetti. Sarah says, every time I hear the complaints about confetti, I try to straighten my halo a bit around the devil horns. Your artwork requires your art requires an amount of confetti, though, especially your kind of classic art as opposed to digital art. I think that definitely, you want to get that look. You need the confetti for that. Don't apologize for creating your art the way that you need it to be. I know I'm a big grumble about it. See, Kay loves confetti. Yeah, I do think I needed to reframe it in my head as it's not the same as regular diamond painting. Doing a confetti heavy canvas is a different thing entirely, and yeah, you have to treat it slightly differently. There's a slightly different technique. In the same way as painting a picture with oil paints is not the same as painting a picture with watercolors. You can paint the same thing, but you can't use the same techniques. Yeah, exactly. Sarah's bunny, and the same with the ducky. Yeah, it needs that confetti for all the fur texture. You wouldn't want it to be flat. It'd look like a cartoon. How long have we been going for now? I'm not paying attention. Oh, half an hour. So Okay, give you an idea of, I mean, obviously I've been chatting, but give you an idea of how much you can get done in an amount of time. Again, we've done that many. Let's get these random ones. One of the things that I enjoyed about doing the tiger was you get those little wins every time you finish like one page of the instructions. So you've only ever got 4 colours to think about, and you get like an extra bonus finish win, sort of, yeah, that little dopamine boost. I would say that doing one page like this will be the equivalent of doing a section on a diamond painting. What have I missed? Amy says, don't like confetti, but I love the pixels kits, so that makes no sense. Well, yeah, I don't know. Again, with pixels though, you can't multi-place with pixels. So yeah, you have to go individually. And it's tweezer work again. So I guess, yeah, in terms of barriers to entry to this craft for this, it's using the tweezers because there's not really another option. I suppose, and maybe I should test this out, if you were to pick all of these off in advance and then maybe try and use one of the maybe one of the pens like this that's got the wax inside, maybe you could do it, but I don't think you'd get a very precise placement. So it's funny how, yeah, Kay's like, I will choose confetti anytime over colour blocking, and then there's a bunch of us that are like, no, colour blocking. See, I think there's something for everyone out there. That's the beauty of it. I was talking to somebody the other day that didn't like hand-rendered artwork. They preferred the computer-rendered look. So, yeah, I've got one painting that I've already done as a hand render, and I also have it as a computer rendered. So I've been tempted to go back and have a look at it and see if that if it makes a difference. But then I realized that the hand rendered one is also in round and the computer rendered one I've got is in square, so it would sort of be an unfair comparison. But yeah, it's an idea that I've had to compare the two, because there aren't many times when that's available as a possibility. It just happens that I had a canvas from one company that did computer rendering, and the artist then went and worked for Diamond Art Club, so was available for them to hand chart. Kay says, going to try a new craft soon, waiting on a little latch hook mat kit arriving. I haven't started my new latch hook yet. We were talking about it last night, actually. I think because I've got my horror Pride weekender coming up, so I'm going to be spending Friday, Saturday and Sunday slobbing it on my sofa with some popcorn and movies for 3 days. The latch hook might be an option as a craft I can do while watching TV. This, to be fair, is quite portable, and I have sat and watched telly and worked on this. But then other crafts I definitely couldn't do. And I think some of that is particularly because it's horror movies, and I think so much of horror movies, sorry, I'm so off topic now, but so much of horror movies is not spoken. It's about what you see. And so if you look down at what you're crafting and then you look up and you've missed, you know, the shadow in the background or something that was quietly whispered and you didn't hear it. It's the unspoken stuff sometimes that can be the spookiest. So I've just found a circle that I missed down in this bottom corner, which you can't even see. Yeah, down there. I missed that one. On you go. Oh, for goodness sake. Ping. There. Yeah, Roxy likes a nice balance between the two cases. I think it's the ADHD that makes confetti my preferred style. It's definitely good for quieting the brain. Yeah. Sharon likes a bit of both. The confetti does make details stand out, though. Yeah. I think when you get those colours that are just like, you know, one DMC away from each other, and you know you're just going to get some lovely shading. It's going to be a really nice gradient. So yeah, sometimes you just gotta deal with it. Amy says, been waiting on some beads to make crochet geodes. Oh, that sounds cool. I saw the pattern a few days ago and I can't get it out of my head. They're so pretty. Wow. Okay. This I need to see. I need to know about it. In fact, I've just got some lovely beads. I'll show you when I finished this little section here. Yeah, they arrived yesterday and I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. I just ordered them because they were so pretty. But I think next Wednesday, I'm no, not next Wednesday. Next Friday will be the video of me making the jewellery from BeeBeeCraft. So yeah, not this Friday coming, probably be the week after. So then you'll get to see my lovely pumpkin earrings that I'm making. Yeah, so I'm going to have to read these beads. Look at these. They're so magical. I had to have them. They're gorgeous. I have no idea what I'm going to do with them. And they're not exactly small. So, but they're now I've got one gone underneath my painting. They're not glass, they're plastic. So they're quite light, so I could make earrings. Yeah, so I could definitely make some earrings out of them because they're not too heavy. And I think I will probably make a bracelet as well. I've still got some lava beads left from, gosh, ages and ages ago when I did lava bead making, a bracelet making video using lava beads. The nice thing about them is they've got a porous surface. I don't know why I did that for porous. And so they will soak up. You can put like perfume or essential oils onto them and they'll soak them up. So it's quite good if you're somebody that finds different smells calming. They're great for anxiety in that way because you can put a bit of your desired scent on them in the morning and then carry that with you throughout the day and just fiddle with the beads whenever you feel a bit anxious. So yeah, lava bead jewellery. So I've still got some lava beads left, so I might add those, do something. And I just saw a message from Sarah. Oh, thank you. Sarah's just shared some stuff about crochet geodes into the Patreon chat. Thank you. Oh, just pinging pixels. And Sharon's looking at doing some tie-dye. Yeah. Oh, talking of tie-dye, those of you that were here last week will know that I did some colouring and I was attempting a tie-dye look. The artist Jo Coco, who designed the colouring book, she reshared my picture. I was so made up. I was super fangirling. And yeah, she said she totally got the tie-dye vibes and she really liked how bright and vibrant the picture was. It's like, oh, she knows I exist. She's following me on Instagram. It was very sweet. But yes, I had a bit of a fangirl moment. And I'm definitely going to be doing some more colouring in that book because it was very enjoyable. I haven't done the House of Night book yet. My colouring pencils are not the best. They're like school sort of quality coloured pencils. So I think I need to invest in some really nice ones. I've got the ones that came from my Nerdy Crafter colouring kit, but there's only 8 colours in that, I think. It's not a massive variety. And I have got some watercolour pencils, but I don't think that Amazon colouring books are going to stand up to watercolours. Oh. Yeah, apparently so, Sarah. Yeah, I get a lot of attention from my colouring book work. Yeah, I'm just jumping on other people's coattails because both times, Sarah, it has been an idea of yours that's got me noticed. You were the one that said to do the tie-dye, and you were the one that said about there needs to be more cherry pie in the Twin Peaks picture. But yeah, I think Carl McLaughlin retweeting me has got to be like, that's top tier. Even if he has never thought about me since, makes me happy. Yeah, I made it happen. Oh, yeah, I'm just going to be a conduit for other people's ideas. Oh, this is coming together. This little section here is so satisfying. It's all smooth. And I've got into a proper rhythm now where I'm not really, because I'm chatting away to you guys. I'm not really thinking about anything, which is nice. Oh, Kay says Art Deco pencils from B&M are nice pencils and are not expensive. Excellent. The B&M have an online store. Otherwise I have to send hubby. But maybe I'll see if he's up for a little jaunt tomorrow. Right, onto this big patch here now, and then we've just got triangles and crosses to do. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get on to my second page of this today, which is a bit of a shame. But I'll move it anyway before we get to the end so that you can see what it would be like to move it on to the next bit. And why it's important to remember which direction that arrow goes. Oh, yes, please, Rox. Yeah, if you send me, or put them in the group so other people can see them as well. Yeah, the B&M tubs, because I have got. Oh, I haven't got one that's light enough to be lifted up onto the desk. I don't know. Oh yeah, no, this one's all right. Yeah. So yeah, I do have. Let's move you up here a bit. I have this tub, but I find these holes really annoying. I'm going to have to put some tape or stickers or something over them because they're too big, and so this happens. But I think, yeah, that would probably be an okay size for me for these to go into. And in fact, might be a better use than putting pens in them because, yeah, the pen thing not really working out. Right. Oops. Put you back down. You can see what's happening. Oh, yeah. Just pinged one across the room. Yeah, if you do ping a little pixel across the room, you don't need to worry too much because they do say, it does say somewhere, I can't remember exactly where it says it, but it does say like exactly how much extra you get. I can't remember. Maybe it was just on the website. Yeah, no, yeah, but I'm sure it's something like 20% extra or something. So, but I definitely remember it saying. There's also we've been they have a Facebook group, and people have been sharing their ideas over there for what to do with the empty sprues. So I'm gonna come up with some ideas myself. In fact, talking of latch hooking, somebody was suggesting joining a bunch of these together and latch hooking through them, or using them for like really chunky wool cross stitch kind of stuff. If you've got some really fluffy chenille wool or something, then that could be quite fun. I definitely think, at the very least, any art department would be happy to have them. We were always looking for kind of junk for projects. In fact, one of the things that they always used to put out a little call for after Christmas was for the random plastic tat that you get in Christmas crackers. Although, of course, seeing less of that these days because people are going over to having either no gifts inside or paper gifts. But yeah, like the little random little Lucky Charms and things that people get. And every year the students would do kind of a junk project. It's always good fun. So yeah, there's definitely uses for these. And obviously the more you collect, the more useful they'll be, probably because you'll be able to do bigger projects with them. Okay. Art Deco pencils come with storage units that clip together. Nice. Okay. Yeah, gosh, I can't remember the last time I bought any colour pencils. It was a long time ago. Yep. Come on. I need to find a good technique for doing the ones on the edges because those are the ones that always give me trouble. Oh, sorry. Right. I'm just going to take a sip of coffee. And yeah, so hydration time, everybody. Oh, goodness. I've just noticed that we've got 10 people in, which is amazing and lovely. So welcome. If I haven't welcomed you, welcome. if you've snuck in and not said hello. If you're wondering what I'm working on, it's this lovely unicorn. Not that you can really see that yet, but I promise it will eventually be this unicorn. In fact, I think this dark purple line here is probably this edge here of this bit. But yeah, we'll see. And so I'm just working on some very white patches at the moment. Yeah, so this bit that's currently black that I'm going to be filling in white is, I think, this white patch on the cheek. Or at least part of it. Oh, maybe a little bit higher up. Where that, see where that 2 grey pixels is? I think that's those 2 that are in the middle. So there we go. That's what I'm doing. If you've wandered in and you've no idea what I'm up to. Oh, dearie me. I'm looking through the wrong end of my glasses. Yeah, and I know I was talking to Roxy yesterday about where she starts and where I start on the little sprues of pixels. I tend to start over here, but that's because I'm left-handed. So it all depends on you'll find the way that sort of works best for you. And so yeah, so now I've got a bit more of a system, sort of pluck it off, pop it down, give it a push into place. There we go. Empty. Let's get another one. Check the number. Nope, that's not the same. That's 411. Where's the other white ones? There they are. Yeah, always check your numbers. Oh, right. Right. So, yeah, for me, I like to start over on this side. Sorry, I feel like I've sort of run out of things to say about it now. It's very relaxing, for me at least. You know, everybody has their own thing that will calm them. But this is a very repetitive kind of thing, and it's very methodical. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I should say, that I need to say. I have to have a look and see how many pages this one was of instructions. I can't remember. I think it might have been 6, like, so 6 different patterns. I'm trying to think. I don't remember. But yeah, obviously there's far less colours in this than there is in this one. Yeah, that was almost an hour gone by already. I know. Yeah. Yeah. And I feel a bit bad. I was hoping to get more done, but yeah, just, you know, slow and steady. Yeah, so for those of you who are YouTube channel members, this coming Friday's video is already available for you to watch because you guys get early access. that is an unboxing of another Pam canvas, although this time it's not a sneak peek. It's just one that I've purchased myself. It's artwork from Sarah. And it is one of her little ducky paintings. It's gorgeous. And talk about wanting a good balance of confetti and colour blocking. Yeah, definitely check that one out if you want a nice balance of both, because that will definitely tick all your boxes. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that. And it's also you get the information for the PAM event that's running in September. So if you want to be a part of that, that would be lovely. Everybody is welcome. When you're having fun, time does rush quickly. It does. Yeah. Sometimes I finish these lives and I think, gosh, how have I just been speaking for so long? Yeah. Oh, there is an annoying fly buzzing around. Go away. Right. So I will finish this colour and then I'll show you what it would... we'll see. I really want to get this bit finished so I can show you how to move it onto the next piece. Go away, fly. You're not welcome. That's what I get from having the doors open earlier. How dare I enjoy some sunshine? Sharon's got a fly buzzing around as well. Oh. Oh, they are such annoying things. I know that they play a role in the ecosystem. Yeah, I know all that. I really dislike flies. And yeah, I'm not a big spider fan by any stretch, but I will tolerate a spider on the grounds that he might eat a fly. Right. Come on, we can do this. I'm going to push through. If nobody's desperate to run away, I'm going to push through and finish this page because we're so close. Get swatted in a minute. Yeah, I need to get some incense going. That'll keep them away. Get some citronella out. Oh, what's the date? 11th. I was just thinking about witch caskets. Thinking about incense made me think about witch caskets. Witch casket ships on the 14th of each month normally. So that should mean that not this coming Sunday, but next Sunday should be a witch casket video. Oh, also, it's full moon today. So those of you who are Patreon members or YouTube channel members, you will get your full moon 3-card tarot spread later this evening. Or maybe, well, I'll do it this evening, but you might not get it till tomorrow morning. Depends how late I stay up. Kate was at a friend's house and she was getting so cross with the fly it was making me giggle. They're just so annoying. Just like, it's when you open the door to let them out, or you open a window and they just like they go near the window but they won't go out the window. It's like, oh my goodness. You can come in through the smallest gap, but you can't find your way out. Right. That's the white finished for this section. Next colour is the triangle symbol. Okay, I'm just going to reposition you a little bit so that I can lean over a little bit. So our triangle symbol is for 120. It's this grey colour. These are just placed individually, which is sometimes almost a little bit harder to do because you haven't got another one to butt them up against. But I find just placing them and then if necessary give them a little bit of a twist to straighten them up. Oh, dropped that one. There we go. If you're someone that really dislikes all the different symbols that you get with diamond paintings as well, this is a great alternative, of course, because you're only ever looking at 4 symbols and it's really, really simple. I don't even have to worry about how many other colours I've got or anything else. All I'm thinking about is the colour I'm doing and what shape I'm looking for. Nothing else to kind of distract me. Because you can imagine if all of these symbols were filled in, it would just be a headache. So, just got the X's to do now, which is 111. This nice blue colour. I don't know what shade of blue I'd call this. It's kind of a cornflower blue, powder blue. And I think, just looking at the picture again, it's this, some of the blue is going to be going into the ear. So I think that's the sort of shape we're looking at there. Come on. There. Durchstaut. What have I missed? Oh, my cat. My cat's chasing catch flies. Amy says, my cat tries to catch flies, but she's never succeeded. Oh, mine are too lazy. They just like watch them. Mine don't even, have a go at the magpies now that come down to eat their leftovers. Water bottles hung up over my front door keeps the flies out. This one crept through the bathroom window. Oh, nice. You've got 2 cats that work together to get them. Excellent. That's what you need. Tag team. Oh, I'm now making a shadow over my work. Sorry. I just need to see what I'm doing. Okay, I'm now blinding myself. That's not quite. It's not quite where I want the light to be. Is that better? Yeah. Yeah, with it being a plastic base plate, you can't have the light sort of shining directly onto it because it just glares back up at you. But obviously where I'm filming at the moment, the phone is making a shadow. So I've given myself like a bit of a handicap to completing this on camera. Oh, Martinut's kitty will catch any type of bug. Honestly. Well, at least with doing this craft, I don't have to worry about the fly landing on the glue of a diamond painting and getting stuck there, because that would be very gross and frustrating. I have, on one occasion, I had just like a cheapy diamond painting arrive and it had a bug stuck in the glue, like under the cover paper. It was gross. Just like, oh. This poor thing landed on the glue, died, got shipped overseas. Right. Oh, that is not straight. There we go. Okay, so that is that section finished. So now to move to the next one, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to go line through that. So I've done that one. Next thing to do, move my magnets. And then I can just slide that one up, slide this down. I'm going to do this on the flat rather than on an angle just for a second. There's that bead that we're missing. So line it up again. Then you can see I've got new symbols showing. There we go. And of course, making sure that the base plate is in exactly the same direction as it was before. That one. There we go. So now we're stuck down again, and you can see the new X's, triangles, crosses and circles, and we've got new colour numbers to look at. So then we just go again, and we keep doing that for however many base plates it is, for how many. So we've got that one and that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh no, so it's eight pages for each one of the base plates. Because obviously this is going to be made up of 2, and then when they are finished, I'll take the top and the bottom, and they will get joined. Sorry, just stay there, camera. Yeah, so this will be the bottom base plate, that'll be the top base plate, and they will get joined together with these little dovetail things that come with the kit, which probably can't see. There's a little divots there and there that they slide into. But yeah, so that is MosaiCraft. I will be working on this over the next however long. I will see how long it takes, and I'll let you know. Obviously there'll be a post review as soon as it's done, but in the meantime, yeah, do remember codes down there. They're also in the description for this video. Make the most of all of the discount codes that I get for you guys. I don't get anything back. I just, want you to be able to try out new crafts and save yourselves a little bit of money. So thank you very much to everybody for being here. You've heard me chat a little bit about YouTube members and Patreons. If you want to join them, the link is down below. Basic rate for me to send you some stickers. You get early access to videos and access to some little behind the scenes randomness that I might post occasionally. That is just 99 pence per month. And if you want to join at the slightly higher rate, you get all of that stuff. Plus, in your birthday month, I will send you a box of goodies. So that is all from me for today. Please do remember to hit the bell icon so that you're reminded when I go live, when I upload. The next video from me will be on Friday. So I hope that you will enjoy that as well. In the meantime, my lovelies, stay crafty.